What's up, squad? What's up? Mic check, mic check. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please put your aliens in the chat. Go ahead and like and share. And we will get started in just about 30, 45 seconds.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all them is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say all of this her son.
Yes.
All of
This her son. Yes.
say all of
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say all of this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. All them bitches is my sons. Okay, all those bitches is my sons. Like for real. Hey y'all, come on in. Y'all got me clocking in to work today. Guess I come on clocking. Guess I clock in to work. Come on in. Hey y'all. Hey, Rodolfo. What's up? What's up? We are live. We are live. Hold on. Casey came in here shooting. Okay. We already got the ratings. BET Awards, 1,756,000 viewers for the 11. Wait, and then the 11 o'clock. Aaron, they had 1,442,000,000 viewers. Listen, y'all is not gonna sit here and drag like this before we even say hello, okay? Shout out to Casey Lee Parker over there on Facebook with the stats, okay? Come through with the stats, okay? DL Schuler, where your DL Schuler? You weren't doing your homework. You should have came in here with the stats. Hold on. Like this video. Hey, just cute. I love your name. Shout out to my members, my YouTube members. You know, I gotta say hello to everybody before I get started. It's a ritual around here. Okay, it's people been sitting here waiting. Y'all was waiting for me. Aaron was the first person in the room. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Carmen Samuel was in here. Dallas, everybody was in here. However, I love it when y'all get here early. I love it. I was over there on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, you should. Instagram.com. I am ATLian. Just like, well, not like, but it's I am in front of that. It's I am ATLian on Instagram. Okay. ATLian on Twitter. And straight from the A everywhere else. I know my branding is all over the place, but hey, it worked. It worked. It's me. Okay. Hey, Vanessa. Shout out to the people in the green. Those are our channel sponsors. Everyone who is green, they get special emojis and access and all of that jazz for the low price. I think it's $1.99 is the minimum. Then it's $5 and some more prices. Okay. And then I would be remiss if I didn't mention my Patreon squad. You know, Miss ATLian stand is in there and the Patreon and T Breezy and Lynette. Some of my Patreon squads are sponsors too. Because let me tell you, the people be supporting. The people who support you are going to support you everywhere. Okay. Shout out to the people who support me over there on Instagram too. Okay, who come over here to YouTube, who come over to the Facebook, who come over to the TikTok, the TikToks. I got a TikTok too, but I be, you know, I don't be over there that much. But yeah, so shout out to all the people who support me. I appreciate y'all. You know, this has been a long journey. And you know what they say, longevity. Okay, I'd rather be here for a long time than rise quickly and lose it quickly. Shout out to Tasha K. Okay. I would rather be here for a long time and be called a dinosaur and keep all my money in the bank than to lose it by a drop of a dime. Okay. Have to send my family off to Africa. Have to hide my money. Have to ditch and dodge. Okay. Have to not answer the phone because the creditors calling you. I don't want to be that girl. Okay. I do not want to be that girl. Okay. So speaking of that girl, as one of my topics today, look, put a one in the chat if you look, would you rather have fame, okay, infamy, okay? Would you rather be on the blogs? Would you rather trend the internet, or would you rather have your money in the bank? Press one if you would want to trend the internet, and press two if you would want your money in the bank. I'm just asking. I just want to know because some people prefer, the gloss and the glam, okay? Some people prefer the trend on the blog. Some people prefer that everybody talk about them. I'm just saying, y'all let me know. If you one, if you want to be famous, two, if you want to be rich. Or wealthy or just well off. Okay. I want my money in the bank. Amen. Amen. Touch your neighbor and say amen. Okay. I said people be mad at me because they say I be laughing at people's downfalls. I don't be laughing at people's downfalls. Sometimes I laugh at karma because karma will get that ass. Okay, karma done got me before. Okay, because I talk about people and I've been talked about. Okay, and at the end of the day, I stood strong and I tell the truth. That's my thing. I tell the truth. I'm never gonna lie to y'all. Okay, y'all might not like the truth. Y'all may not accept the truth, but it's gonna be the truth, and it may be boring. But it will be the truth. Okay. Money in the bank. Okay. Shout it what you think. Okay. Money in a chest. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The haters in here, well, we on subscribers only. So the haters can come in, they can subscribe. Come on, subscribe. Okay. You said a billionaire no one has ever heard of. That's who I want to be. I want to be that girl. I want to be the billionaire that y'all talk about later on that be, y'all be all in my pockets. I can't believe Michelle spent $50 billion to go to space. How dare she spend that? No, Michelle earned it. Michelle can spend her money any way she pleases. She gonna be an idiot and go down and see the Titanic. Look, RIP to the Titan survivors. Oh well, they weren't survivors. My bad. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. RIP to the victims of the Titan. Okay. But yeah, I'm just saying they spent their money. They did what they want to do, and that's what they had. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. All I'm saying is it was their money. It's people walking around talking about how all the people could have been fed. And y'all don't say that about Oprah and Tyler and everybody else. These people made their money. It is what it is. It's billionaires walking around here that y'all don't even know about. And they could do what they want to do with their money. You would want them to be altruistic and spend it on, the land and the gardens and their neighborhoods. And, you get a car, everybody get a car. I'll pay your bill. Let me pay, let me change a life here, there. You would want that. But, everybody ain't like that. So, I think I would give back if I had a lot of money. I'd be giving. I ain't even got a lot of money. I'd be giving all my money away. I really do. I don't even have no money. I'd be like, here, you want this money? And then a few minutes later, I'd be like, I sure should have kept it. I should have kept it. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my thermostat up. It's hot down here. Hold on. Okay, put on 70. You said people have the right to spend their money any way they want to. Okay, and that's my point. Okay, so getting to that. I know y'all always look the haters. I always say I talk about Junkie Dineva, but listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Okay, Junkie Dineva stole my washing dryer. He stole my washer dryer, tore up my floors, tore up my condo. I'm just saying, they got mad at me because I wanted the rent money, so I had to put him out. Okay, now I bring him up because the same situation applies to Tasha K. Tasha K done went online, then dragged this lady, then humiliated her, that told her she had HIV, all kind of stuff, and the herpes and everything else, and now she mad because she want her money. People who you owe money to are people who, you know what I'm saying, they always get mad. The people who are the debtors always get mad. And I don't understand that. Where is the washer and dryer? The debtor always try to smear the other person's reputation. The debtor will go on live, will go on the Instagram and try to ruin your family, try to tell you your husband cheating, try to tell you your coochie stink. The debtor will do all kind of things but pay you your damn money. I'm just saying, I have to remind y'all of that because people like Michelle is obsessed. I can't understand why Michelle is so obsessed. She keeps talking about Junkie Dineva and blah, 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 blah. If somebody stole your wash and dry and tore up your townhouse, you will be triggered too. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, I don't care how rich he proclaims to be now. I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it. Just like Cardi B gets online and gets mad every time she sees uh 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 Tasha K talking shit. I'm just saying, ducking and dodge, ducking and dodge. But that's just one of our topics. Okay, I'm just going through the thing. I don't know why I got stuck on that. Oh, I'm triggered, honey. I be triggered. Oh, get over it, Michelle. Get over it. I ain't getting over nothing. I'm talking about it. Okay. What else we got on this agenda? We talk about the RHOA ratings. RHOA season 15, episode 8. She not by Shein. Okay, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. It was dry, honey, because I was watching the BET Awards, but it was a little dry. We're also going to talk about Trina at the BET Awards and how everybody was talking about she's pregnant, she's pregnant, she's pregnant. Trina's pregnant. Trina wanted the baby, she's pregnant. And I told y'all, I said, leave that woman's stomach alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Stop talking about it. Let it go away. But no, they had to talk about it. They had to make it go viral so much so that her publicist then put out a statement. We're gonna talk about that too. And last but not least, this is the Nene News Network. They say Nene pays me money. I still ain't got that check. I still ain't got Nene with my check. Mm, this wine is delicious. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Nene since this is the Nene News Network, and we're gonna talk about Yoni and how they say his divorce is final. You said the straight from the A picture is not visible. Child, that's the Apple TV channel. The Apple be doing that because I usually have two phones. I only have one, so every time I look at my phone, it's gonna go away. Let me put it back up here. But don't worry, y'all can't see nothing else because I won't let it. I won't let it show you nothing else. Hold on, let me put the airplay back on. There you go. Hold on. There you go. All righty. Thank you, Rodolph. See, my people have my back. They got my back. They told me when Biggie was sneaking upstairs the other night, they told me everything. Y'all just are very, very, very aware. You said that's Sheree's boyfriend wine. Okay. Ooh. Nene needs to leave Yoni alone. She better not marry that scammer. Ooh, child. You know what I said the other day? I had reported on Nene and Yoni breaking up. She was talking about narcissist. This is what a narcissist does. A narcissist gaslights you. A narcissist tell you what you can't do. And next thing you know, her and the narcissist, her and Yoni the narcissist up at Peter's eating red snapper and drinking cocktails, honey. So it's like, at some point you just stay out of people's relationships. You like, child, they single, they mingling. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay. She lost her husband. She got a man who she like. Let her, dip and dive when she feel like it, honey. She come and go as she please. She was single today and she in a relationship tomorrow. It is what it is. It ain't my business. But we're gonna talk about it because we love us some Lanithia. Now, if this was playing out on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they might have made a few ratings this week, but they didn't. They didn't. Okay. You said I ain't in it. Okay, I ain't in it. Okay, pull up the Nene thing. This bitch done lost it. This bitch done lost it. Has she lost it, child? Cause you over here complaining about the man on one day, and then 2 days later, Peter put you on blast, honey, and be like, these niggas can't. You know how Peter thought these niggas can't stay away from each other. You see this shit? You see this? And Nene and Peter been friends for so long that Peter wouldn't put that video out there without Nene's consent. So there's that. You say it's that man dang, not the man dingo. Oh, not the man dingo. Nene got the coins. She got the coins. Anywho, y'all like this video as y'all come in here. He said, "Stop snitching." What Biggie doing now? Let me see. Let me see if he acting up over here. Oh,
All
yeah.
right now.
Oops,
Oops.
I'm echoing. Okay, he hanging off the chair a little bit. Well, he might fall. I don't know. Hey, Biggie. Hey, Biggie. He's asleep, y'all. Be quiet. Biggie sleep right now, so I won't bother him. He had a long day today, honey. He worked 40 hours with me because I was sitting at my desk all in people business. Okay. What y'all want me to talk about first? Let me see. Let's talk about Trina. Okay, we already talked about the BET Awards when I was sitting there watching it the other day. If you missed it, watch the last video. Y'all know the BET Awards did not have a host, and we was all looking crazy because it was like these pregnant pauses. And I'm using that term loosely, but there was pauses where there was no one on stage. The act would come out. Now the acts were jamming. Now all of the old school artists and stuff, we love that. We love seeing that. But we was pissed off at Tina. Now Tina know she should have wrote them lyrics on her hands or something because we know it's a writer strike. We know the teleprompter worker is a part of the writers union. The teleprompter worker wasn't at work that day. So wasn't nobody there to ensure that the teleprompter was correct. And so Patty, I'm sorry, Patty. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Patty was like, listen, okay, I don't know these words. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But I mean, child, she just messed it up. And I said on Twitter, I said, Tina is going to hunt you guys for allowing Patty to mess up her tribute. And then why was it just one song? What? Like, why did somebody else come in and sing another song and another song? They could have had Monica, Fantasia, Erica Badu, or somebody, come out and sing another Patti LaBelle song. They just had that one song. She messed it up and it was over. It's like, okay, all right, we get it. Okay, I don't know, but shading people after death. That's what the legends be doing. She got the last lick in, honey. She got the last lick, but I don't know. Tina might come back for that. Y'all know Patty said a long time ago. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's been circulating on social media, and I did not cue it up, so don't ask me to find it. That she had stopped talking to Tina a long time ago when she was at the concert with Mick Jagger and them, and she Tina did not want her to hug her because she said she was moist because she had been on stage performing. She was a little, she was a little sweaty, and Tina was like, "No, darling, no, darling, you're moist. Get away, you're moist." And so Patty was like, "Well, I ain't messed with her since." And so how you choose Patty to do the song when we know the story? I don't know. I don't. Yeah, she said she was moist. You moist, darling. Get back, okay? Tina did not want all that sweat on her because Patty be up there kicking off shoes and stuff and sweating and wigs be. But Tina do too. So Tina knew. I don't know, but there's that, but it was the BT Awards was interesting, but what trended was Trina and Trina and her. I said she looked like a little Teletubby. I like Teletubbies. This is not body shaming, okay? I like Teletubbies, okay? Teletubbies are shaped. They got a little round, they got little legs. Okay, they got they little round, they got a little head, everything. And Trina, she hasn't had any work done or whatever. She got little boobs. Okay. She was small. She got little boobs, whatever, whatever, but she getting up there age. She in her upper 40s. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. Women, it is what it is. We get that fat around our middle. Okay, we get fibroids. We have a wound. We have things that be going on. Sometimes it spreads. I'm just saying. People reminding me it's that visceral fat. It's all kind of stuff. We like to eat. Okay, we don't work out as much as we should. It gets right here. I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm not gonna say we all got it, but it's a lot of us that got it. Okay. Because people's like, well, I ain't got it. Well, you good. Okay. Because you've been working out. But look at Trina. So Neighborhood Talk posted this with Trina, honey. It went viral. Everybody's like, oh, congratulations. She is expecting. Okay, she is expecting. Everybody was like, she is expecting. It's like, girl, I didn't see expecting from this. I didn't. And then the fact of y'all know that, videos, a lot of videos put a little weight on you. Okay. It put a little weight on you. I told y'all this the other day when I was sitting on my couch. Y'all didn't believe me though. And so now after this video has gone viral, okay, Trina's people has issued a statement. It's a shame they had to come out and tell y'all that the girl ain't pregnant because y'all was all in her business like that. It is a crying shame. Now the rep then came out because it was all on TMZ and stuff, and the rep then said, and I quote, "She is not pregnant." Okay. Despite fan speculation following her performance at the BET Awards. Just like any other woman, her weight fluctuates. She is asking for fans to just move on. Just move on. Just leave her gut out your business, okay? We eat good, okay? She was pregnant with a burger belly. It is what it is, or fibroid, or whatever. But it's not. She doesn't have to tell you. Just like we were saying, we don't skinny shame. We don't fat shame. We don't skinny shame. We don't fat shame. But we do observe. Now we do observe, but we ain't shaming nobody around here. He said maybe they thought Trina was doing like Rihanna. I mean, they might have thought it, but at least Rihanna confirmed it. Trina didn't confirm nothing. So all of y'all looking around like congratulating her and stuff, that was a bit much. I can understand. But, you know, there is that. Now, a lot of people, let's go to the other spectrum, okay? A lot of people have been calling out Eva Marcelle for the same, but a different reason. They said she showed up at the BET Awards and she was looking quite thin, okay? They said, in fact, she was so thin that she was almost unrecognizable. Look at Eva. Like, I don't, Eva is a model. I get it. Eva's been thin. Eva ain't never been that thin. I don't know. She ain't. It's Eva on TV now. She got them Tyler Perry checks. She getting divorced. She probably stressed out, but she got 3, 4 kids. What is this? Is this the Ozempic again? I'm not trying to fat shame. I'm not trying to skinny shame. We not gonna say it's crack. I'm just saying that Eva has lost a lot of weight and it's noticeable. Okay, so let's send some positive energy to Eva's way. But Eva, we see you. You just look really thin. And hold on, let me go back. But she looks good. She just look real thin. Let me look at some of her other pictures. Hold on. Here goes some more from BET Awards. And then it's like now with her veneers, because she's lost so much weight in her face and everything, it's like her veneers look super duper 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 big. They was already big, but the veneers, I mean, the face, the gaunt looking face and everything, is making her veneers look. But anyway, I'm just here to talk. Yeah, I'm just here to talk. Okay. She ain't been posting a lot of pictures, but she posts enough. But she's still a beautiful woman. She is. There's Eva right now. Okay. Moving on from Eva. Wishing her the best. Okay. You said the outfit didn't help. They look extra. What's with the Ozempic talk? Because my thing is, a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of thin people take Ozempic and semaglutide and all of those different drugs to lose those last 10 pounds and end up losing 20, 30, and 40, and they be looking super duper skinny. And like Kim Zolciak, but we ain't gonna even talk about her today. I said I wasn't gonna talk about her today, okay? But there's that. Eva said she would never go back to RHOA. I did hear that. She said she would never, ever, ever go back. Eva said she is done with the Real Housewives. But again, she getting those Tyler Perry checks. She on what's the name of that show? All the Queen's Men, and she's like the main character. So, she's doing what she is what she's supposed to be doing. Then she gonna get a little check from her husband eventually, I guess. And speaking of people who want to go back, colorist Claudia Jordan. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Y'all tag me in this. Shout out to Mouth Open Story Jump Out. Colorist Claudia Jordan was on the red carpet of the BET Awards looking basic as usual. But she was I guess she planned this because everybody, nobody cared. But she was talking on the red carpet about returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said, I don't watch Housewives anymore. Once I wasn't, I can't even speak like Claudia. Once I wasn't on the show, I watched it 2 more times. Some people go on there and they make it their entire life. It was a great experience. I still get love to this day. I would definitely go back. Girl, don't nobody who asked you. Nobody wants you back, Claudia. Let me speak for the whole Atlanta. Let me speak for the whole Atlanta, Claudia. We don't want you back, okay? You don't live here. You don't have to be here. We don't want you here. It is what it is. We don't want to hear about your biracial tears and my white mama didn't love me and my black daddy left me and my black daddy's grandmama loved me, but I think I'm black. I'm black, but my mama white. We don't want to hear that. That's all we hear from Claudia. I'm black. Y'all can't tell me I'm mixed. I'm black. Girl, move on. Anyway, put one if y'all want to see Claudia. I want to see something. Put one if y'all want to see Claudia. Put a 8 if she late and you don't want to see her. Put a 1 if you want to see Claudia on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to see something. I want to see. Oh, it's a 2. Okay, a 8. Put a 8 if you don't. Okay. 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 Seneca want to see her. Okay. Seneca. Okay. See, yeah, see, yeah. Oh, a 9. Oh, 8, 8, 8. Listen, I do not control the chat. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just asking the question. Yeah, yeah, it could be some colorist Claudia fans in here, but there goes somebody. Toy said she will see her. I don't know. Claudia is better than Marlo. I don't think so, but you have the right to your opinion. Okay. She can read, she can't read. Child, her clit left the building. That's all they had to say. And she been suffering from that read ever since. But the reads that she has were colorists. Like a black woman reading another black woman's hair. Okay, first of all, Claudia ain't black, she mixed. Let's go there. A biracial woman reading a black woman's hair. It's just something I don't like about that. There's that colorism stuff aspect coming in again. So it is what it is. Some of y'all may see it, some of y'all may not. But I'm moving on. Speaking of Nene Leakes, your clit has left the building, colorist Claudia. Nene read that ass, okay? And she never recovered from it between that and her claw feet. Okay, Claw the Jordan. She has I don't know, Claudia. Anyway, let me move on. Nene's man said he is divorced. Like this video as you come in here, please, and thank you. I was strolling on the Instagram and earlier today when I did my live and y'all was like, did Nene's boyfriend, I don't know if he her boyfriend this week or not. I don't know what he is, but he left Nene on his page. I think she took him off. But if you go to his page, Nyoni has an announcement to make. You know he a superstar now. You know Nene made him a star. Nene made him a star. Okay, and Nyoni posted this 4 hours ago. Okay, with his peach outfit on, his peach toothpiece. He said today is a special day, honey. Hashtag I'm blessed. Hashtag free. Hashtag peaceful, grateful. Hashtag thank you. So in his little slideshow, okay, with his furry slippers on, shout out to the furry slipper crew. Shout out to the silver foxes. Shout out to all the men who look good, of a certain age. Now, here's what he said.
Do my video. Do my video. My man is a free man.
My man is a free man.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Do my video. Do my video. My man
Do
is
my
a free
video.
man.
Do my video.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Do my
Take
video.
the shot.
Do my video. My man is a free man. Take a shot.
Take the shot. Take the shot. My man is a free man. Shout out to Nyoni. He is a free man. Whatever that means. It might mean he's free from Nene, but the people in the comment section said he is free from his ex-wife. Okay. Do the video. That's what he said. And it's like over and over
My
again.
man
Do
is
the
a free
video.
man.
Do the video.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Do my video.
Do my video.
My man is a free man.
My man is a free man. Okay. My man is free. Free, Nyoni. Give us free. I'm a star. Anyway, Okay, thank you. I am Ocean's wife. I appreciate you. He is fine. And Yoni look good. I ain't saying Yoni look good now, but Nene done told us that Yoni is a narcissist. Okay, now I gotta deal with narcissist Yoni. I'm like, he fine, but he a narcissist. Is she doing that to discourage the other women from talking to him since she's single? Where you at, Nene? Let me know. I'm not a mess. I just had a little bit of wine. Okay, just a little bit of wine. You said I hope it means it's finalized. I hope so too. I hope this means that the lawsuit that the wife had against Nene is dismissed too. I hope that's what it means. We shall see. He is a free man. So we're gonna keep our eye on you, Yoni. Next up, okay. Next up, go ahead and like this video as you come in here. Like it, like it, like it, like it. Let me talk about the ratings, but before I talk about this show, and then I'm gonna talk about this Tasha K lying on this bankruptcy stuff, honey. It's a mess. Ooh, child, it's a mess. So this week, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This week on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, no, let me go to Showbuzz. Let me go to Sunday. Let me look at these ratings. This week on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, where did they fall on the cable? Ooh, they fell down to number 13. Ooh, the red carpet even beat them, honey. The BET red carpet beat the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The BET Awards was number one, honey. It was number one and number two. The re-airing was number one. And no, wait, was it the re-airing? I don't know which one is the re-airing, but the BET Awards was number one, and the BET Awards on the other channel was number two. Okay, and then we got what's that? Last one standing, 90 Day Fiance, Average Joe. Damn, Meet Me Abroad from TLC. Damn, everything came ahead of the Housewives. And then they're going to BET Awards 23, Red Carpet. And finally, we have the Real Housewives of Atlanta, number 13. Okay. They got 0.27 in the desired demographic, and 721 people watched them live. Now, yeah, Candy has said the ratings don't matter. That's what Candy say, because Candy know that listen, the writers are striking because streaming don't pay. Like like live pays. This is what I keep trying to explain to y'all. Live viewership matters. Just like the Super Bowl. That's why the advertising is so high when people buy ad space for the Super Bowl. It's because so many eyes are on the Super Bowl at 9 o'clock on Super Bowl Sunday. Now, the Housewives, I'm sure people watch it on streaming, people watch it on YouTube, people watching on Mr. World Premiere TV, people watching on Instagram. But that does not pay the bills. That is not going to pay Candy's salary. I'm just telling you. Even Andy knows that, but Candy won't go on Watch What Happens Live to discuss it. Candy gonna use her platform to tell y'all that the ratings don't matter because it's the lowest ratings of the show ever in the history of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So of course Candy is gonna use her show to spin that narrative. Okay. But it is what it is. It's low ratings. It's boring. I don't even know what to say about it, but it is what it is. I talk a little bit about this week's episode simply because y'all wanted me to. Hold on. But I'm gonna have to look at my notes first. Hold on, let me go to here. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She by Shein. What was the big deal? Okay, after the Gucci brunch, you remember everybody at the Gucci brunch had issues. It was Marlo versus everybody. It was Kenya, Candy, Drew, and even Sonya was like, I don't understand why everybody won't let Marlo speak, and nobody will let Marlo have a word in edgewise. So this week, Sheree decides to meet with Candy to get some things off of her chest. And it was interesting because they resolved their issues. Sheree showed up in her fur coat to go to walk around Chastain Park or whatever park it was, in her joggers and her Louboutins, while Candy came looking like a frumpy mother of three, whatever the case may be. But it's like, hey, Candy, what? Like, I mean, you knew y'all was filming. At least you could have did was put on some cute clothes. I'm just saying, Candy was not cute in that scene. But her ponytail was cute. I give her that. Her ponytail was cute. It was kind of resolved. You don't think it was resolved? Because at the end of their little conversation, they kind of was like, okay, well, I understand, you understand, let's move on. But it was kind of shady how, Candy kept calling Sheree's fashion line SheBySheree. She kept saying, and I'm like, damn, Candy, y'all are filming, y'all are on camera, and the impact of branding somebody like that and saying that your clothes aren't there, the quality isn't there. I didn't get this, that, and the third. And so, she kept bringing up the fact of the website being down. We know the website was down, Candy. Done one told us the website was down. Why did you have what I wanted Sheree to ask was, why did you allow all of your people, all of your cronies, all of your crew to drag her and her website? But nobody could talk about you. Nobody can talk about biscuits and bullets over at the OLG game. Nobody can talk about the low health scores over at the OLG game. Nobody can talk about tags. You wash it once and it shrink. Okay, nobody can talk about that, but you can drag everybody's businesses. She dragged the archive. She dragged Drop It with Drew. She drags everything. So I don't like that. Is tag still open? I don't think it's still open. It might be still open on the internet. She got her a PPP loan and then she moved and I don't know where it went. But anywho, what else had happened? Hold on. Yeah. So Sheree called her out about that. Sheree had said that she had brought 12 people to eat. I don't know if it was at Blaze or OLG. I can't remember, but she said that it took an hour, 2 hours to get food. The service was horrible. It always is. That is the common complaint. We did a whole video where we looked at Yelp reviews about Candy's restaurants. It is what it is. The service is terrible. She had a whole show showing y'all the service was terrible and what the kitchen looked like. But again, can't nobody say nothing bad about Candy Purvis. I don't understand that. Drew looked like a fool on Watch What Happens Live. It was 3 hours and it was cold. Okay, OLG is the wild west. Okay, but anywho, let me move on. Sheree also asked, did Candy ever buy anything off the website? Because of course, Sheree didn't supported her. Sheree done bought them tags clothes that shrunk after she watched them the first time. Sheree took all her family members to the OLG. But yet, have you even like you keep talking about my site, being down and all that, but have you even bought anything? And then Candy had responded, "Is anything on sale?" I'm like, girl, you can't buy full price. She buy Sheen or she buy Sheree. But it is what it is. Let me see what else. After a few minutes of them going back and forth, they ultimately resolved it. It is what it is. I'm sure, it may be brought up again. Who knows? But they say they respect each other because Sheree is a literal OG, even though she been fired 3 times, 3 or 4 times, and Candy is the longest running housewife. So at least they can be is on one accord, even though it's boring. Drew and this damn video, child. Drew did this video at the skate rink with everybody, and her sister came, and it's something weird going on with her sister. I don't know if her sister had some type of mental health issues or substance abuse issues. I don't know, but apparently the sister had stayed with them at some point and didn't get along with Ralph, and Ralph said he didn't want the sister around no more, and we don't even know nothing about that. They haven't told us much about it. Okay, but Drew's sister was actually her manager or something at some point. So she was happy to see Drew finally bring something to fruition, after all these years or whatever. Kenya Moore called the video a low budget Beyonce music video for Blow. Why do we care? What can you say? Kenya always hating on somebody. But anyway, where is Drop It with Drew? We still don't know. Marlo and this blind date. Marlo's team set her up on a blind date. And she was excited about it. She had been looking forward to it, except, it was in a strip mall. She was kind of leery about that. But when she got to the strip mall, she realized that, the place that she was going was actually owned by the person that she was going to meet, because he was like, "Welcome to my restaurant." And her whole attitude changed. People have been saying, a lot of my friends have been saying that, it's not a real relationship, that Marlo eventually starts to like him for real in real life. But I think he was already with somebody or something. But I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But they look cute on camera or whatever. He seems a little bit young for her. I think he is younger than her. But I don't know that that's Marlo's type. I don't know. What y'all think? You said he was on Hell's Kitchen. Press one if you think that was Marlo's type. You said it's a fake relationship. You love the blind date. I liked it though. I think we need to see more of that. We need to see more of Marlo going on dates. Cause y'all remember when Sheree used to go on dates, and we met the fake, who was it, a fake doctor or a fake professor or somebody. So yeah, we need some more of these. We need some more of these fake dates, honey. Cause look, Sheree and Tyrone, talking to Tyrone from jail, and Sheree and Martell, we already know that's fake. Like, we need some real fake nobodies to come on, so we can get this party started. We need some handsome people too. Okay. Um, he said Marlo like old Mormon. Yes, Dr. Love. Y'all remember Dr. Love? And look, Kenya trying to date, child. I don't believe this Kenya storyline for nothing in the world. Y'all can't pay me. And why is it okay for Kenya to date when she a whole married woman? The marriage ain't going nowhere. Mark and I already said Kenya won't sign the papers in real life. I just don't get it. Like, but it's okay for her to go and run around after the seemingly Caucasian man that runs Kill Me Crazy. But anyway, what else had happened? Let me think. Let me think. If there's anything else that I even cared about, because it was boring. Oh, when Marlo was FaceTiming, who was she FaceTiming in the car? She was FaceTiming Sonya, and she was telling Sonya about, how frustrated she was about Drew. And it was interesting that she was saying all these negative things about Drew, but then as soon as Drew calls, Marlo was like, "Hey girl, how you doing, girl?" And then as soon as she hung up, she was like dragging her. So I was trying to figure out where all the animosity was really coming from, because Marlo's animosity with Drew stemmed from the fact of Drew wouldn't say shooting, and really they ain't got nothing to do with Drew. It's got more to do with Candy, but there's that. Let me see what else. What else? Yes, Drew is a deranged wannabe actress, honey. She just be acting all the time. That's what Marlo had said. Throw the whole show away. Well, I'm done, honey. I don't know what else happened in this show that I can even talk about. Let me know what you would give it. Let me see. Did she put the video up? Oh, Drew put her video up. If you care, let me look at a little bit of it. Hold on. Uh, Child, let me share this. Let me know what y'all think. Put a 1, with 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. What do you think of this week's episode? There you go. Oh, here it is right here. Drew Sidora. Bam, bam, boom. Share. You think it was all right? Present Drew Sidora. Okay, there go Drew, honey. Official video for I already know. Okay, let me put up my disclaimer. Oh, y'all said it was a 1. It was down in the gutter. Oh, shoot, below 0. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, 0. Still haven't watched it. Oh, even Anthony said it was a 1. And Anthony is a Candy fan. Oh my God. I did not want to see Cynthia, any of those old castmates. Well, there you have it. I was gonna show you a little bit of Drew's video, but y'all don't care about that either. Let me put my disclaimer up just in case. I'm gonna show a few seconds. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, supporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all know what it is. We are researching. Okay. Thank you very much, Minka. Thank you, Joffrey. Y'all. I see y'all. Let's see what this video looking like. Hold on, probably can't play the audio. Drew said, "It's here. My very first music video premiere is now. You can watch it on my YouTube page." Okay. So grateful and thankful to everyone involved in making this possible. To all my girls who came out and showed much love. XOXO, please leave some comments and tell me what you think. Okay, who was in it? Look at all these people in it, honey. I guess you already know.
Now that I got your attention.
Now that I got your attention, go watch it on her YouTube channel. There it is. They was at the skate rink, honey. There it is. Boop diddy boop bop boop. Okay. Who was it? Mayetta who was shading her said she bring her kids to the skate rink all the Okay. Now, what's next? Ooh, like this video if you get in here. Okay. It was some drama that went on today. Let me drink. I ain't got but a little bit of wine left. Mm, I should have brought the whole bottle. I told y'all a few weeks ago about Tasha K filing bankruptcy to avoid paying Cardi B her $4 million, her 3.8 million, however much it is. And apparently today was one of the first days of Tasha K actually appearing in court to talk about her creditors, to talk to her creditors. The bankruptcy trustee actually grilled her about a lot of the things that she said in her petition, her Chapter 11 filing. Honey, I got the documents right here. It was a meeting of creditors. Let me zoom in. Hold on. Let me see. Zoom. Why won't let me zoom? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, okay. I gotta open it. Preview. I ain't gonna show it. It said it was a meeting of creditors today. Debtors must attend the meeting to be questioned under oath. Okay. In a joint case, both spouses must attend. Creditors may attend, but are not required to do so. The meeting may be continued or adjourned to a later date. If so, the date will be continued on the court docket. Now, the meeting was actually held by telephone in the Miami Fort Lauderdale, no, the Fort Lauderdale Federal Building. Okay. And yeah, it was so, it was tea. Oh my God, I had to take notes. Look at all these notes I had took. Child, hold on. We're gonna go through a lot of it on I'm gonna go through it in depth on Patreon now. So if you're not a Patreon member, you need to be today. Okay. So she claims in during the questioning, Tasha K claimed that she was humiliated by Cardi B and that the headlines has prevented her from earning a living. If this ain't the pot calling the kettle black, like, girl, didn't you call that lady, say the lady had herpes, and then you say her baby, didn't you say all those things about her? Then you admit to lie on the lady, and now you're saying that the headlines are humiliating. She said that that Cardi B has been planning stuff in the news about how she's been garnishing her check, even though she did garnish it. Remember, I told y'all she took that $10,000 YouTube check. And since then, Tasha K had turned off her monetization to avoid having to pay Cardi B. Another thing that Tasha K admitted doing. Oh, child, this is a mess. It's a mess. Another thing that she admitted doing was taking her name off the deed to her house in Georgia. And she got caught in I'm not gonna say it was a lie because it's the truth. She did actually file the paperwork to get her name taken off of the deed. Okay. However, the attorney, Cardi B's attorney, under questioning, when he questioned Tasha K, it was revealed that she took her name off of the deed after she lost the court case against Cardi B. Now I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but that would seem like that's a little bit illegal. That would seem like that's illegal because she did it afterwards, after the actual judgment, after the appeal, all of that. So she was actually that was one way to me, as a novice on the outside looking in, because I love me some court cases. It looked like she's trying to hide stuff. Okay. Another thing, the lawyer asked her, why is it on the bankruptcy paperwork? Now I'm gonna show the bankruptcy paperwork on Patreon. I don't want to show it here, but it's a lot. On the bankruptcy paperwork, Tasha K claims that she only makes $3,000 a month, but her husband makes over $20,000 a month. Now, to be exact, let me go into these documents because I'm gonna tell you the exact number. Because I was like, how he work for her, but he make more money? how the how the hell does he work for her, but he making all the money? I don't understand. So apparently, Tasha K makes. Oh, this is petty. This is real petty. Hold on, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. 3,000. No, that's enough. That's what's in her bank account. Hold on. These the creditors. I need to know what a bank account is. Let me go to this page. It's a lot, y'all. It's a whole lot. Um. Anyway, these are round numbers. These aren't approximate. Okay, she made like 3,000 and change, and she claims that her husband makes like 23,000 somewhere around there. Okay, so I'm like, how the husband make more money? And then she claimed that he has another business. He's a filmmaker. Okay, and he makes another business, and she has no interest in his company. But she also slipped up and said that she left Georgia. I told y'all she was ran out of Georgia. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't be listening to me when I tell y'all this. I did a whole video and I told y'all that Tasha K was ran out of Georgia. Okay. She moved out of her dream house and she moved to Florida. It's so many people was trolling me like, oh, Tasha K got the money. Tasha K went to Florida and bought her another house. Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K. But what had happened was she moved out of her house. She sold all of her furnishings in the house and they got the hell on. And they also, when they moved to Fort Lauderdale or wherever else they live, they are renting, they rent an apartment for $5,000 a month, honey. So how you go from owning a home, paying a mortgage that's like a little bit over, a little bit less than 3K, $2,700, to go rent a house for five. Okay. So yeah, she's really on the run, y'all. I thought maybe, listen, I was thinking positively. I'm like, maybe she is doing, doing what she's supposed to do, but apparently she ain't. Child. But she said, what else she got? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Then she got caught up in some mess because when Cardi B's attorneys was questioning her about her living arrangements, she said, hold on, where is it? I got a whole bunch of notes. She said she paid $2,750 for mortgage on her house here in Georgia, and she paid $2,500 on rent in Florida, which is half of the rent, because her husband paid the other half. That's what she said. Her husband paid half, she paid half, and she paid the whole mortgage. Now the attorney was like, "Well, damn, why you pay all the mortgage and only half the rent?" I got a little key. I gotta admit, I got a little key. Okay. Uh she also said that, she was renting her house here for $4,000 a month. Okay. And that they're renting it for 2 years and they've been there since they left in June of 2022. The attorneys asked, did she have a written lease? She said she did. Now, the bankruptcy trustee told her that she has to send it over immediately, a copy of the lease to prove that that is factual. Also, when she was talking about where she lived now, she was forced to tell her address. I ain't gonna tell the lady address now. but she was forced to tell her address of where she lives because all of her addresses were office spaces and mailboxes and stuff. So Cardi's attorney was like, "Well, where do you live? Where do you live, lady?" And so she had to tell them where she lived. Okay. So once she told him where she lived, that's when he was like, "Well, how much do you pay for rent?" And she said 2,500. And he was like, I've done the research. Those apartments, you say you have a 3 bedroom. Those apartments is at least $5,000, between 4 and 5,000 for a 3 bedroom. And she was like, well, actually, I pay 55. My husband pays half. So she kept getting caught in lies. Another way, the bankruptcy trustee asked her, what did she see happening? Like, how did she feel that this bankruptcy reorganization would help her? She said she wants to find a way to pay this back in as much time as the court will allow because she is such a huge entertainer that she cannot enter the workforce. She says she can't get no job. She says she too many people know her and it would be humiliating for her to get a 9 to 5. That's what Tasha K said. She also lied when Cardi B's attorney asked if she had an app. And the way he said it, he said it so smooth. He was like, "Do you have an app or something that people can watch on their phones? Do you have something like that?" She was like, "An app? An app? What's that? An app? What's an app?" Oh, child, the lies just keep coming. Okay, let me finish. Let me see. Her husband is a filmmaker. She claims that they closed Kibi Studios due to the bankruptcy. Now, I'm not an attorney. I have to keep telling y'all that because I am not. But the company never filed bankruptcy. The company never transferred any assets. The company didn't do anything, right? So if this was $1 million company she had, Kibi Studios, where she was making millions now, she owes taxes, and we're gonna get to that in a minute because the IRS was there. She owes taxes and everything. So how is it that you could just dissolve a company and the company has no assets? She claimed that they sold all the assets and they downsized because of the lawsuit. Well, where is the money? Where is the money? Then he asked the pertinent questions. Have you ever lived in Africa? No. Or do you have any bank accounts in Africa? No. Well, did you not post on the YouTube or the Instagram or something that you transferred $882,000 and change into an African bank, Bank of Africa? She said, "Well, I was just trolling Cardi because Cardi trolls me." He said, "Does any of your family members have a bank account in Africa?" She said, "No." He said, "Does any of your husband's bank account have husband's family have bank accounts in Africa?" She said, "No." So they was taking notes, honey. They was taking notes, honey. Yes, the IRS was there, honey. The IRS actually. Oh, I can't wait till I get the audio. The IRS actually interjected when they was talking about her debts because in a bankruptcy you got to provide a list of debts, and in her list of debts she had all of Cardi B's attorneys. She had Olga and Sadir, which are her attorneys, and she also had some little small things. She had an American Express, she had a car note and stuff like that, and she had the IRS, but she didn't have an amount. The IRS lady, Miss Geraldine, honey. Miss Geraldine. Hey, Miss Geraldine, please don't bother me, Miss Geraldine. I like the IRS. Miss Geraldine interjected and she said that she still did not have 2021 and 2022. Okay. Tasha K was acting like she didn't know what nobody was talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a file. I think it was filed. She said, no, honey, we got 2022. It was unprocessable. They owe a total of 120K debt combined between her and her husband for 2018, 2019, and 2020 because they were not filing taxes for those 3 years. The excuse me, the IRS lady said that they had been sending her notices and she had not been responding to the notices. So the IRS lady said, "Why I got you here? I need all this information from you. You need to fax it to me." And she gave the fax number. She said by July 14th. Okay, because 2020 and 2021 is still unfiled, and from their records, there's at least another 140K owed for those years for their for those records. Those are without deductions and all that stuff. All right, I'm just saying. And then she was telling, this IRS agent, she was saying, if you need assistance, you can go to the IRS.gov. You can create you an account and you can log in, and we have transcripts of what's been reported of your income. I was like, oh my God, this is serious. This is some serious stuff. Okay. Then the people was asking about why did she have Cardi B's attorneys on here? So she was saying that the attorney fees was racking up. I don't know that that's true because after the law, like the legal fees are the legal fees after the judgment has been entered, and then she's on the lam for the legal fees that occurred when Cardi B sued her for defamation. According to Tasha K, I guess the collection, she's supposed to be paying the collection attorneys and everything too. That's what Tasha K said. I don't know if that's true or not, but she put attorneys on here that have already been paid by Cardi B. So basically, she still owes Cardi B those attorney fees money because Cardi B pays the attorney and she's on the land for the attorney fees. But anyway, this is the T2. Y'all remember how hard she was going for her attorneys, Olga and Sidora, and everybody was talking about how those were criminal defense attorneys and blah, blah, blah. Now, as a layman, as someone who is a novice who doesn't know anything about law, everybody was like, Tasha gonna have a malpractice suit. Tasha this, Tasha that. But she was going so hard in the public eye for her attorneys. They even went out and they were celebrating all kind of things and they filed appeal. Blah blah blah. She even, fell out with, Dr. Larry Reed because Larry Reed was supporting Olga. Y'all remember all this? Y'all Tasha K fans out there. I'm sure there's a few of y'all in here. Well, she put Olga and Sadir on the bankruptcy documents, and she said that she does not owe them any money because she claims that Olga wiped the slate clean because they lost the appeal, and she didn't feel like she represented her properly in the appeal process. Now, it was also a little sad thing she was saying because she was like, she wants to sue for malpractice, but she just don't have it. I just can't afford it. I would love to sue for malpractice. Now you want to sue for malpractice. Oh, this is messy. You said you have a good idea. She can go take care of Billy. Y'all so wrong. She's too proud to ask her subscribers. Whoever she asks, the bankruptcy is gonna get this money. That's all. I mean, the court, they're gonna get this money. Also, she's supposed to turn in a monthly operating report to the court every month. And her first one was due on June 20th, and she did not submit it. The bankruptcy trustee told her, he was like, I'm not trying to be your enemy or nothing, but if you don't follow the laws of the court, your bankruptcy is gonna be dismissed. It's gonna be done, and then everything is, just gonna happen. Like, to me, it seems like she only filed this in order to get her Google check released so that she could live because Cardi got that Google check locked for 3 years at least. Another thing that they had, let me see. She said she moved to Florida because of the lawsuit. She also says, let me see. Oh, they was asking her like how many followers that she had across all platforms, and the judge or the trustee was asking like, how do you make money? And she was saying that, but it was like, okay, so you make money doing all this. You got 2 million followers across all platforms. You make money doing ambassadorships. You make money doing this. Your husband pays all your bills. Why is it that you only have $98 in the bank? I don't know. Interesting. Also, the husband filed open another business. called Yellen Entertainment after Kibi Studios closed, where they both had a 50-50 interest in the company. So as soon as it closed, he opened another one. So I'm like, oh, they gonna get her, they gonna get her, they gonna get her. But I'm gonna save the rest for Patreon. But we gonna actually look at the documents and break it down a little bit more. I just want to hear from y'all. This is a mess. I would not want to be this woman, okay? And the fact of she's still on social media dragging Cardi B. She's still saying stuff. Let me see. It was just recently um that she claims that she destroyed she said she destroyed Cardi B's household because Cardi B destroyed hers. When Cardi B said, "I'll take your house," she said in response to the alleged houses being taken from Tasha K for months, posted all over social media. Tasha K wants y'all to know from anger rehab, and she regretfully regrets having to stoop to this level and take pleasure in taking another woman's whole household. She asked for forgiveness. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Um, click the link if you would like to call in, please. Thank you. Topics for today, as I said, was Yoni and Nene. Yoni saying he's free. The Real Housewives of Atlanta falling ratings. Unwind with Tasha K's bankruptcy petition and her lies. Yeah, I told you, she said she didn't know, she don't know what an app is, child. She be on her page all the time talking about an app. She said, app? What's that? I don't know what app. Trina's rep denying that she's pregnant. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hold on, we got somebody on the line. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hey Mickey. How you doing?
I'm good, Michelle. Oh my God, Lil Boosie,
Oh,
Jesus Christ. I was just like, damn,
that's what I said. Damn,
damn.
damn.
They're really on her like white on
They are
rice.
on her.
They are on her ass. But she deserve it though, straight up. She deserve it. Like, can you
Yeah.
imagine you've had your blog for how, what, 15, 16 years? Can you
Yeah.
imagine if you was on the you worked so hard and you was on the internet and you was trolling and you just wanted to trend and you just everything just came tumbling down?
I don't
Hell
want
no.
to trend.
Like she is the
I can't
biggest.
imagine. I can't. I mean, but she's doing what she feels is best for her. But my thing is, she says that she's doing all this. She's trolling. She's whatever. But she claims that because of the lawsuit and because of the situation with Cardi, that her views are down and that she is unable to make a living.
All these stuff. I mean, because for her, she just wants to be. She wants to be on the Shade Room. She wants to be on TMZ and all of that. She thinks that is gonna bring traffic to her YouTube and her website. Is it a website, an app, whatever she has?
She
And
says she has a website. She has an app. Well, she denies having an app. She says she has all social media platforms. They made sure to ask her about all of her aliases. Unwind with Tasha K, uh, Tasha Kibi. I don't think she said Tasha K live. I didn't hear that. But the attorney, it was funny because Cardi's attorney was following her, and she blocked him.
mm-hmm. Wow.
So I just thought that was hilarious.
But don't you think this is low key kind of like mental illness a little bit? Like honestly,
Yeah.
like for real, because she got two kids,
Yeah. Oh,
young
oh,
kids.
I forgot to mention she said her son is living in Africa. Unfortunately, her son now resides in Mali,
Like
West
this is
Africa.
ridiculous. Like all of this for what? You don't like Cardi. That's fine. I mean, music is subjective. Liking somebody, not liking somebody, whatever. Like I don't understand. Like what is the point? And then she
I don't
wants
get
to
it
turn
either.
up on online because Cardi said, "Oh, like your kids are not gonna go to college." Like, I'm gonna take all the money, whatever. And then apparently that's what triggered her into posting all of like the Offset things and stuff like that. But it's
Uh-huh.
like, girl, like I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. But that karma, ooh, that karma. I remember when she was dragging you, and I was like, ooh, that karma gonna come back full
I was
circle.
like, I don't even know this lady. She got junkie done even on here. Like for real. Does she like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think they're letting up though at all.
No.
And
From
then
what I could tell, they will not be letting up anytime soon.
how do you do payments on $4 million? Like, how does that work? That
she's
is
she's just
crazy.
gonna be paying for a
Yeah,
while.
that lady is sick. She
Hold
really
on,
is.
Cardi B wasn't playing. Let me play this audio.
And
Use
when
that
she
shit
embezzled,
over this billionaire shit trying to be fucking funny. Don't you ever, bitch. Don't you ever. You trying to be out here funny, talking about you bankrupt, bitch. You don't know I have a fucking fucking hire a private investigator? Do you know I know where all your money is hiding at? You're gonna see it in court, bitch. You're embezzling,
embezzled.
embezzle. Yeah, bitch, you're embezzling, bitch. You're gonna go to jail. So what was that judge name? The judge from the motherfucking court from the lawsuit. I forgot his name. His name started with the W. He said, if you hide any money, you're gonna get in trouble by the court. Bitch, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Yeah, yeah. This and that. Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be protected all the time. And for you to try to use that shit over this billionaire shit, trying to be fucking funny.
Watch me going out of the
That is, that's somebody else.
And you know what I hate about Cardi is she's constantly giving her more this is what she wants. She
It
wants
is.
her to respond. She wants her to tweet. She
It
wants her to
is.
go on Instagram Live and just drag her, because for her, that's the main reason why this whole thing even started, because she wanted that recognition. Because
Uh-huh.
Cardi B, that's a big superstar. Whether you like her
Uh-huh.
music or not, she's been on top of the music game for a few years now. So I don't know. It's sad though. It really
And
is.
then here
What
go
a
her.
way.
Here go her trolling Cardi.
Talk about, oh, wasn't you this and that? Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be protected all the time. And for you to try to use that shit over this billionaire shit, trying to be fucking funny, you trying to be
So, she put it to a beat.
out here
Child.
funny, talk about you bankrupt, bitch. You're going to jail. Yep, you're going to jail.
So there you go.
I'm telling you, it's mental illness. And I wonder what her husband feels about all of this. He probably can't even leave her. She probably has him like,
The gag is if he does leave her, he got all the money. He got the son in
true,
Africa. Like
true.
she would just be ass out. She claimed in the bankruptcy petition that she was using his his card to pay all the bills. And then they asked her what bank does he bank with, and she said she didn't know.
Child. Stop. But yeah.
Well, all right.
Anyways,
Oh, do you have anything else you want to
no,
chime
I
in
just
before I
want to talk about RHOA really
Oh,
quick.
okay. Go ahead.
Mushmouth Whitfield was in Candy's ass this episode. Child, she was like, not so fast, Candy Cruz. I
But
am
Candy
not.
kept it cute with her though. You don't think she did? She kept it
Who?
light.
Candy?
Candy. Yeah. For the most part.
The SheBySheree,
Uh-huh.
that was, but no, Sheree was like, I am gonna make my point, whether you like it or not. I went there with 12 people, and I couldn't get service for 3 hours. When I bought something from Tags, you can only wear it once. You're feeling the healthiest. I was like, yes, Sheree, she got her all the way together. But that's the
Uh-huh.
thing with Candy. Like, in her mind, she never does anything wrong. She thinks everything is funny. She can talk about everybody else. She can drag everybody else. But as soon as you come for her and her business, she wants to drag people. She wants to choke. I'm going to choke the life out of you, whatever. It's like, Candy, stop it. But I like
Yeah.
the fact that she was like, nah, nah, nah. I'm gonna make my point, and you are going to receive it. But yeah, I'm glad she checked her. Drew, Drew, Drew peep game over there on Potomac Housewives and saw Candace and was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna
I
use
think
my
all of 'em,
time.
like, have to try to do something enterprising, you know what I'm saying, to get a little business or whatever. Because remember
Yeah,
she
but
had
whatever
dropped it with Drew.
happened,
What
but
happened
what
with that?
happened to that?
Right.
That was a storyline. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
she saw Candace was like, okay, just like, and I know you don't watch Potomac, but the same thing happened with Candace. She signed a record deal on the show. She filmed the video with the other housewives, her music video on the show. So that was kind of like what Drew was doing, even though like it was only Kenya and Sanya that
Uh-huh.
showed up. But yeah, she is just like, you know what? Let me get into this music thing. If she's okay with Bravo taking 10 to 20% of the what she said 30,000 streams, then go
Should
ahead, Drew, because you know they're gonna try to make money off of you.
should be like
Um,
$5, yeah.
her sister, I would like to see more of that, and you know the relationship, the dynamic, because the sister seemed like she's holding on to a lot. The sister, I feel like she got a story to tell, because I remember she went live. I think it was when Drew first came on, and she was like, "Yeah, I was the one that got her the RHOA deal, and I've been managing her and yada yada yada." So I think the
Mm,
sister know where all the bodies are buried. And
mhm.
Marlo, you are further proving Candy and Kenya's point. On one end, you want to say you're in therapy, you have a life coach, you're counseling, you're trying to be zen and all of that. And on the other hand, you want to be like, she was dragging Drew, and I'm like, Marlo, like, you're further proving their point. It's kind of giving like bipolar almost,
Mm.
because she was like, "Oh, hi, gorgeous. Hi, beautiful." And then as soon as she closed the phone, she was like, she's built like a refrigerator and stuff like that. I'm like, why, Marlo?
We
Like,
need
why?
entertainment. That's the only thing I could think. We need entertainment. I don't know.
Like, it's too much. I don't know. But yeah, the episode was, I mean, they're just not doing it. They're just not doing it, Michelle.
You're right. Well, we'll keep our, we're gonna keep our foot on their necks though. So thank you
Yeah.
for calling, Nikki.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hold on. Muffin tops. Hello.
Hey Michelle,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Now, why you
Can
call
can
yourself
you?
muffin tops?
Cause I got one.
What? Yeah, I do too.
It says muffin tops are simply the best. That's what my
Oh,
title says. That's
okay.
what my title says. Muffin
Well,
tops are simply.
we only see muffin tops.
Oh well, that's the,
Oh,
the
at the
rest of it says
bottom. Okay, I see it now. Okay, I see
at
it
the
now.
bottom, and then my picture is a muffin. So like while these people was out here ragging on muffins and pouches and all this other stuff, I was getting my whole life because I tried a recipe in my air fryer. I had some silicone muffin cups, and I made me some cherry and peach muffins in my air fryer for the first time, and it was
Oh,
good. I ate
okay.
all of it. My husband had me eat all of it, and when you we was on Patreon the other night, I was trying to get
Uh-huh.
through and I figured out what the problem was, my microphone. But
Oh,
yeah, that's what it says. Muffin tops are simply the best. Y'all leave Trina, the baddest chick, alone. Y'all don't know about it. Get you some. That's what that means.
okay.
I got ones. So what? I mean,
So, did you think Trina was
I don't.
pregnant when the whole thing was going viral? Were you kind of skeptical, or did you believe it?
mm, no, I don't. I mean, I don't believe it either way. It's just I feel like, you know, if you like good eating, if your man like the good pushing and all of that, like, I mean, you just gonna have them. I mean, it's nothing wrong with having them. I mean, who don't like them? I mean, whatever floats your boat. I don't believe it, but if she
Yes.
is, congratulations. But I'm not gonna, like, I don't feel like I have to. That's not the first thing that comes to mind. It's just like, sh- Trina love her some oxtails. She love her some beef patties, and I mean, that's the way I take it. I don't take it as even calling her fat. It's the PHAT for me.
I get
And
it.
what I was rocking with was the song. I mean, I think it should have been more representation with the Florida artists, but Trina and Trick, they are the OGs of the hip hop world there, and I was here for it. Who's bad? I was here for it because they
Yes. You
don't
don't
they
know
don't
nothing.
know Nan. They don't know
You
Nan.
don't know
They don't know Nan
that.
about no muffin top.
Okay. Okay.
So
And yes, let's
yeah.
normalize like not questioning people's bodies and stuff. Like I understand we can observe. I get it. It is what it is.
I
People
didn't
gain weight,
I didn't
lose weight.
even I didn't even notice it because her jumpsuit was cute. She was
Uh,
cute. Uh, I was too busy singing and reciting the words, because hey, it's Trina and Trick. That's all I was caring about.
okay. Well, I
And
appreciate you calling
well,
me a muffin top. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I only watched probably about 2 minutes of RHOA, and that was when Sheree was holding her head to the side talking to Candy, and I'm just like, why? I mean, Candy is who she is, and I want to give Sheree and Marlo their flowers. I commend Sheree for, taking a mature role. That's what you call an OG, and supporting all around the board. I feel what she was saying by going to Candy and saying like, "Hey, did you buy any of my products?" And for Candy to be like, "Was any of it on sale?" Like, what? Well, I mean,
Look,
why does it have to be on sale?
Sheree put out a little PSA. Let me read this. I didn't see this.
Okay.
Hey, Boo and Team Sheree supporters. I really want to thank every last one of you for working with me over the course of these last 15 years.
Mm.
Just Sheree, she by Sheree ain't even been out 15 years. Come on, let's be real. Just want to tell you all, I appreciate the support. When She by Sheree rolled out, you all supported and brought the products, no matter if it was big or small. I just want you to remember every successful CEO have taken several hits or have had many failures. But did they give up? No. Make sure to never give up on your dreams and always do something you are passionate about and tune out the noise. Well, that's true. She did get the chateau up. It took 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
As
I can get with that.
Okay. As a new business owner, I have faced a lot of pit stops and hurdles, some known and others that are unknown. But I continue to push She by Sheree because this is my love. I have learned a lot about the business as well as seeing those who are really by my side throughout these difficult moments. As you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight, well, we didn't watch it. Just know some people you may have thought had your back or best interest do not when it when it's really time to support. Don't just support a dream, but also support the reality. Okay. I think that was just her
Yeah,
excuse to post the picture in her fur.
right. I can get with that. I mean, it is what it is at this point. That's why it's showing up in the ratings. These women are not supporters of each other, and
Uh-huh.
it just really shows. I'm disappointed. That's why I don't really watch a show like that. But for the women that are stepping up to voice their opinions and support where they can, it just is what it is. And last but not least, I think Trina should have got a hip hop artist. She should have gotten an award. Um, the thing with Patti LaBelle, I'm need for y'all to leave Auntie Patty alone. Auntie looked fine. She did fine. You know whose fault it was? It was the
Ooh,
audience. It
ooh,
was the music fault. Okay,
oh,
because first of all, for them to be there to be Tina Turner fans in the crowd, they should have helped her sing that song. The music should have caught up with her tone because Sister Patty was in her key. She held her notes. And I also had an opinion about, I feel like it should have been another female artist up there. I think you said something about giving another artist a chance or giving some more people a chance to show their gifts. I feel like if it was another female artist up there, they would have done the thing like Stephanie did with Shaka Khan on the Verses, to help support her sister in the industry, and seeing that there was an issue or some kind of discrepancy, she just stepped in and, helped the sister out. So it was the music fault, it was the audience fault, and that's all I got to say on that. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I
All
appreciate you,
right.
Muffin
Well,
Top.
all right.
All
I'll
right.
call you back on my Patreon.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Later.
Hold on. Oh, what happened? Lake Life. Hello.
Mm. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Michelle. You can hear me?
Hi. Yes.
How are you? Michelle.
Well,
Michelle.
you're really low.
Oh, is this better?
That's better. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, great, great. Michelle, the
Yeah.
situation with TK, with Tasha K, the
Uh-huh.
matter has been adjudicated. There's nothing more Belcalis can do but just communicate with the bankruptcy attorney,
That's it.
the bankruptcy court.
That's true.
That's all she can do. But
That's
all of
true.
this social media shenanigans and focusing on a submarine that has nothing to do with you, she doesn't even listen to Blink 182.
But
Why?
what does that have to do with the bankruptcy?
And what does that have to do with the bankruptcy? Great question. We should ask Belcalis that because she involves
Well,
her.
no, what happened was she listen, just like everybody else was talking about the submarine, and I'm not on team nobody, but Cardi was, talking up under the comment section about the submarine, like everybody else. And then, she got into the little back and forth with the son or whatever. But then Tasha actually responded to Cardi B and started dragging her about takeoff. So whose fault was it?
Well, Belcalis started bringing up being at the Blink 182 concert. She brought that up.
Uh-huh.
He made a video, response video, which was, if you listen to it, it was kind of racially charged. Like he was trying hard not to use that word with the hard R. Like he went in on her.
Uh-huh.
Tasha being Tasha involved herself and then mentioned her behavior and Offset's behavior at Takeoff, all these names, at his funeral. She mentioned the quote unquote hypocrisy.
Uh-huh.
Belcalis just felt the need to respond the way she did. And she mentioned the minor child, keeping the minor child from going to
Wait a
college.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait
Hmm.
a minute. The hypocrisy is,
Yeah.
wasn't this whole situation started because Tasha K brought up Cardi's minor child?
I don't know
And
about
like how did Cardi B bring up a minor child just by saying your dumb ass ain't gonna be able to send your kids to college?
I mean,
Cause
that's
you
a little bit
like
off. I don't know how about Tasha bringing up. I just know submarine, the
but
stepson.
that was the whole reason for the lawsuit.
But there's no need for all Trasha K. Do I seriously sound like Trasha K? Like all of that? Why you gotta be like that? Like chat? Oh goodness.
I just ignored it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Anyway, all this back and forth, it's on social media. Like someone has already said, it only generates more traffic and attention to Tasha. Now,
But Tasha
Michelle,
said in the IRS court, I mean in the bankruptcy court, that because of this, she is losing money because don't nobody watch her. Her views are down because of the lawsuit and because of Cardi B.
she has to
And she
say
ain't got no money.
she's filing the chapter laws. When you file the chapter laws, you have to make it clear that I have no income. It's completely 100% natural. The only thing the judgment is not going away. It's not going to accrue interest, but it's not going away. The only thing that has been stopped and that Tasha K once stopped is the collection efforts. That's all that's going on right now with the both of them. It's just collection efforts. And they're taking it to social media, going back and forth on each other. And then Tasha K, went the direction that she did. I'm sorry. It's just, this is how these two want to behave. And no one is going to jail over this. This is not going to happen. We know for a fact, Tasha K is not going to jail because the courts refuse to accept the motion to even look at the appeal. Shutting down the appeal shut down everything.
Wait,
there is
they looked at the appeal, they denied it.
Right. That's it. That's it. No. They refused. No. They didn't deny the appeal. They refused to even look at it. Review it again. They refused to even accept the motion of the appeal. They didn't deny the appeal. They refused to accept the motion of the appeal. They're like, get this out of our door. We're done. We're not doing any more with this court. Look at it again. That's why it's now bankruptcy. There's nothing else to do. Tasha K cannot do anything more. Remember, she filed the motion for appeal. She wanted the appeal to court to be accepted, that be adjudicated. The court said, we're not looking at anything. The motion, no, we're done. We're done. There's nothing more. So the judgment is here to stay. The judgment is here to stay, period. And like I said, it's not going to accrue interest, but it's not going to go away. Hence.
What about the tax evasion?
Oh, the tax, that's Tasha. That's nothing to do with Bel Callis. And remember.
But that's in the bankruptcy court. Like, I understand, because the bankruptcy is because of the Cardi B judgment. And the IRS is interrogating her because of the bankruptcy.
I'm going to say, because I had to pay the IRS first. I can't deal with Bel Callis. I have to deal with the IRS first. Remember, she can't do 7. She can only do the chapter loss 13, which is organization.
No, she did 11.
Oh, I'm excuse me.
She's trying to say 13 is trying to do it, and she got in trouble for that too today.
So she's.
I'm going to talk about that on on Patreon, because she filed Chapter 11 as a small business debtor, but she's saying she's not a business and she's an individual.
Okay, so that's even better. She's filing personal, so she's not filing 13.
She's not filing personal. She's filed as a small business debtor.
Okay, she's filing as small business. Okay, and now she's just going to reorganize the debt. 1 is personal, the other is business. All it is just reorganization. So who gets paid first? And it stops collection efforts. That's number 1. That's all she wants. I think I mentioned to you before, once you get the case number, even on the auction steps, if they try to sell your house, it's a no. Everything stops. Everything stops once you get that case number. That's all she wants, is just to reorganize her debt and keep Cardi B from just taking the money. Not that she's not going to be paid, but just stop the collection efforts now. Cardi B could be paid. Cardi B could start receiving the $1 every month tomorrow. She may receive $5 in 20 years. Who knows? But the judgment is here to stay. So again, she's won. So why is Bel Callis going through these Beyonce's internet? You've won. There's nowhere. There's nothing that can't. Like, remember, she can't file 7. 7 is total. 7 is total discharge. That's removal. That's dismissal. It's done. She can only file reorganization. So again, she's going to get paid. Okay. And remember, it's judgment. It's not. Remember, it's not a loan. It's not a.
Listen, I just glad it's not me.
There's no reduction. There's no reduction. Like, she literally has to pay $4 million. So Bel Callis, you won. Chill out. Calm down.
Okay.
It just makes her look nutty. And again, so we done with that. Tasha K. I'm sorry. It's funny, but she's going to get her money eventually. It could be 30 years, 40, but she's going to get paid. The thing is, it's just Bel Callis. Sorry. It's just there's nothing more that she can do. All this social media, you're going to jail. She's not going to jail. You're going to get paid, but Tasha K is not going to jail, not in any way, shape, or form.
I'm just here reporting.
But
you speaking with certainty that nothing is going to happen.
I remember everyone's talking about Tasha K's losing her channel. Like, that woman is not losing her channel. In no way, shape, or form. Because first off, it's impressive that she was able to hang on this long. That's what people are very, very impressed with. Furthermore, there was a business in the UK, News of the World. They got sued for like 200 million. They just filed bankruptcy and they went away. There was a woman, her name is Cindy Adams, a very, very, very well-known gossip columnist from New York. She got sued big time. And that was difficulty, but she already had been like 20 years in the game. She had she was very established. So when she went through this Tasha K situation, it really was difficult because she had no preparation. Tasha K has at least gone through this hurdle and she's still here. So she's basically gone through college, $4 million, and then plus all the court fees on her end. But she's already gone. I mean, this is a federal case. There's a woman. Do you know there's Maricopa County? That woman, Cardi Lake. She was going after Obama. She's very pro-Trump. There's an actual county that's suing a former candidate for governor, and they're suing for defamation in federal court.
So where we going with this?
My point is, the courts wanted this case. Cardi B won. Tasha K filed bankruptcy. That's it. Like that. Like there's nothing more.
That's the end of the story. The story doesn't continue.
There's no evidence. The evidence is $4 million and it's adjudicated. Okay, but common law order, please keep that up. You all.
Well, thank you so much, Lake Life, for calling in.
Thank you so much,
appreciate
Michelle. You. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Right.
Bye now.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. I got 3 more callers back here. Hey, St. James.
Wow. Now that was a lot to take in at one time.
Hey, listen, I'm just here to listen to y'all.
Listen, I've worked for the IRS for 13 years as a revenue officer. And Tasha's running around here acting like she's unbothered. But the IRS showing up at your bankruptcy, because generally they don't. I'm telling you, they generally don't. Man. When they show up at your bankruptcy hearing, they mean business. They are going to get every dime from her. They're going to get it before Cardi gets her money. So the girl ain't nothing going to happen. Yeah, she may not go to jail, but see, there's a whole lot of going on in that bankruptcy. She's lying in bankruptcy documents, though. She's lied. So she may not.
They're gonna interview her husband next because this case today was a whole hot mess, and they was trying to figure out, well, how you pay this and how you do that, and how is his studio next to your studio, and how is Kiwi Studios gone, but then this new entity popped up, and how many businesses have y'all had in the last 4 years? Like they was asking all these questions. I was like, "Ooh, I would hate to be her right now."
No, and the thing about it, she thinks she can outsmart those people. She cannot. You cannot outsmart. She may be able to outsmart some attorneys or whatever, but the revenue officers that showed up at her bankruptcy, she can't outsmart her. They are going to come after her. That's a whole separate issue regarding this whole bankruptcy. Because I believe, and I'm going to have to get into your Patreon because I need to see what else is going on here.
Yes, come on over.
Because when I thought about
I had a lot of notes. I didn't even scratch the surface. I'm just like, ooh.
I can't wait to hear that.
Cardi B's attorneys was there. The IRS was there. Those were the 2 major creditors, that spoke up or whatever. But yeah, the trustee was asking out, like they were like literally like, how would you paying your rent? Like it was just a mess.
So she
making it seem like she ain't making no money on YouTube. She
didn't know what.
But you the personality. You this. You can't go in the workforce because then they was asking her the value. Ooh, child, gotta save it. But they were asking the valuation of the company, like how much is Unwind with Tasha K worth then? Like, you ever get evaluated? Like, it's child, a mess.
And let me tell you, and then to say that even his parents don't have accounts in Africa. Don't his parents live in Africa? See, that's what I'm saying. You lying just to lie. You lying for sport. It's about to catch up with Tasha. It really is. Yeah. So, I mean, she can still troll Cardi B. She can mess up her marriage. She can help do all that. But at the end of the day, that poor woman, and to say that you don't know what an app is, that's all you do is promote your app. You think they don't have recordings of your YouTube promoting your
No,
app and
the
even
attorney
recording?
asked that question. The attorney said, "Do you recall I was following you?"
Mm, look at
And
here.
he said, "Why did you block me?" And
Uh-huh.
she said, "Because your client, said da 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 has been intimidating me online and this, that, and the third." And he was like, "What?" And she was like, "Do you want me to unblock you?" She got smart with him, and he was like, no, I just filed subpoenas."
Yeah. We don't play the YouTube game. We gonna play
Okay.
the courtroom game with you.
Mhm.
And see, but you know what, Michelle? I hope when you find that blessed man, which you probably maybe you already have him, that you don't get a henpecked man like that, because her husband. Why in the world would you allow your wife to just continue to destroy your family? And we're seeing her destroying it because she's out in the forefront of it, you
Mhm.
know. But why isn't he putting a rein on what's going on in their household? I mean, they're destroying the whole house, the income, the future of the kids,
Mhm. It's
all
sad.
for
It's really sad.
all for
I mean, I'm
YouTube
just
clout.
interested because I'm like really like a court junkie. Like I love like
Yeah,
watching this stuff like play out, but it's really sad. Like it really is to see somebody, build up their entire platform and then tear it all down by themselves.
yeah. All over a click and a view. And I mean, who doesn't want a click and a view and some good money from Google? But I mean, there comes a time. See, and then the thing about it, she was getting good money, but you're not filing your tax return. And let me tell you something about that non-processable. They sent them that tax return and didn't sign it.
Oh,
That's an old trick.
oh,
That's an old trick that people use, and we have to deem them as non-processable because it
uh-huh.
wasn't signed.
Oh wow.
That people think that's going to buy them some additional time to either get the money together or do something. But let me tell you, they came in that courtroom. It sounded to me that revenue officer came in there ready for
Oh, she came in there ready because she interrupted within the first 20 minutes. And
her.
the trustee was like, "Well, we can act, the creditors can ask questions after I finish, the evaluation or whatever." And she was like, "Okay," but then he was like, "You know what? Go ahead." And that's when she
Yeah.
came in with her notes blaring.
Yeah, and she's
I was
running
like,
around
"Okay,
here,
Miss
and let me tell you,
Geraldine,
everybody,
honey."
she's getting the attention that she craves. She's getting
Mhm,
it.
mhm.
But it's not going to end well for her. I feel for her children because they really don't have any say so on what's going on. But that henpecked of a husband, I don't understand how he's just sitting back and putting stuff in the husband's name. And I hear they moved to Florida because certain things are separated when it comes to marriage. It's not like where I'm at in California, where your debt is your husband, your wife's debt, and vice versa. So I think
Mhm,
they think they're so smart. Let's
mhm.
let's move to Florida. Let's take the name out of the deed, whatever. Let's change the deed and just to his. That kind of stuff is not going to work. So I
Well,
don't know.
the timeline it's the timeline for me. It
It's
might
the
have worked.
timeline.
But,
It,
when they putting everything together and these notes is noting, I'm like, "Oh my god." If I can see how it's working, I'm sure the attorneys then already on it, but it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out though.
Yeah, and,
So
and then to say, she's been on talking about she opened a bank account, that whole 80,000, 800 and whatever $1,000. She don't want to put all that out there. And she can say she was trolling, but in
mhm.
every troll, there's some sincerity there.
No, she
There's some
actually
truth.
had a receipt. I can't
Right.
find I don't have a copy of it, but I'm sure Cardi's attorneys and them do, but she actually posted a receipt. Remember, it was in whatever the,
Yeah.
denomination was in African dollars or whatever.
Them African the dollar wallows, I don't know, whatever they is.
And everybody, and it came out to 277,000 in American dollars, but it was like 3 million in rubles or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know. We'll sit there now. Before I go, what's Nene's ex boyfriend name?
Yoni,
Yoni.
Yoni.
So what if he
Uh-huh.
wanted to date you? Would you go out on a date, Michelle? You
No,
wouldn't do that?
no, no, that's Nene man, honey.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
I
she
don't need
said.
them sloppy seconds.
All right. Later.
Why would you ask that?
Because you're speaking of him very fondly. You
I
believe,
like him. We hung
yeah.
out. I hung out with him and Nene. I mean, but I don't like him like that.
I don't know. I think you might look peak or do something. I don't know. I don't know.
Sir. See, you was doing good. Thank you, St. James.
All right, y'all.
All right. Bye. You was doing good, St. James. Hey, dopest womb man alive. How you doing?
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
I made it.
Hey, you made it. How you doing?
I love you.
Oh, I love you more.
Yes. So, okay.
Uh,
All right. So basically what I want to say is so much with Tasha K and Cardi B. Oh my gosh, that's too much. My head hurts. I can't even
just pick
I can't
pick
even
a point.
but I wanted to say something about Marlo.
Okay.
Um I think I mean this is what I was thinking, because she's just been having such a hard time, and I feel like Drew, I used to like her last season, but this season I don't really care that much for her. I mean, I want her to do well in her
Mhm.
music career and everything, but I'm not really feeling her. I don't like how she is, calling Marlo aggressive. And I think Marlo, she hasn't forgotten that. I feel like maybe that's the reason why she was, calling her fake because she did lie on her. She did say that she was being aggressive and towering over her and all that stuff and, just taking it too far. And I feel like she made it more than what it was,
Mm.
as far as the situation. When I know Marlo yelled at her, but I mean, dang, I mean, it's kind of like I feel like Marlo does not get any grace. Like, okay, your friend is hurt. She yelled at you, okay, but if you really, I just feel like Drew is fake. She's fake this year, and I was really liking her last year, but I do not like her this year. And
Okay.
I feel like Marlo is, I feel like she senses everything. She knows she was calling her aggressive and, just really on Candy's side. And I think that's the reason why she was calling, kind of going off um, in the car.
Mhm.
That's how I feel. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, this episode was just so dry, and then next episode, KKK Kim gonna be on there, so I probably won't watch that on purpose. So I don't know. We'll see.
Right. I'm not wanting Kim back either. I'm a day one supporter, day one RHOA, Nene supporter, and of course, I want Phaedra and Portia back. I do. And Nene too. I just don't, obviously, we don't know if Nene will ever come back, but, you know, I'm tired of Candy. I'm tired of Kenya.
I just miss the good
And
old days. It probably
yeah,
will never happen again, but there's that. We always have
man.
those days. We'll just start reviewing the old episodes all over again.
Yeah, yeah, really. And I'm just like, I'm really rooting for Marlo. Like, I know people are not like Team Marlo and stuff like that, but I'm really rooting for her. And cause I see it in her face, even on like, I'm just like, can this woman ever get a break? You know what I'm saying? It's like a pile on, and I'm so tired of these Candy and Kenya stands constantly just every time you go to one of they channels or in comments, it's like they just constantly going in on Marlo, fire Marlo, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
I mean, like you didn't said it a million times. She is basically, if it wasn't for her and Sheree, it really wouldn't be a show,
Mhm.
right now. So
Well,
yes,
there's always hope. It's whatever. But I appreciate
yeah,
you calling in.
yes,
Dopest
ma'am.
alive.
I'll
A
call in more
pleasure.
often. I'll try to get in.
Okay. Always a pleasure to hear new voices. Appreciate you.
Okay, shout out to the chat.
All right.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Hold on. One more call, honey. Yolanda. Hey. Miss Peaches. You on mute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey.
Finally.
How
Hey
you
there.
doing?
I'm doing good tonight. I'm glad I caught you tonight.
Good. Welcome. 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 What would you
Yes.
like to talk about?
Well, the reason why I came on here because I wanted to talk about Tasha K.
Okay.
Like this lady is like she is. I don't even know what to say about her. She's the type that I don't like. I would say that. I think she takes it way too far, and she just keeps digging, 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 digging. And then you
Mhm.
have these people who supporting her and think that that is cool, and then try to like what she's doing is okay. But she don't forgot she got a husband. She got a whole husband at home.
Everybody like
So
mess.
there is
But I found
something.
it interesting. She sent her son away. I'm like, so she got plenty of time. She done sent her toddler to Africa so that she can have more time to get online
So
and
they
troll people.
say. So they
Mhm.
say, or she say, because from what I heard, they saying that the child is with them.
Oh, well, she
From what
said in
I know.
court today that listen, she told the bankruptcy trustee that her son is in Mali, West Africa.
Interesting. So basically, she goes on this rant about Cardi B and does all this for money, clout, whatever you want to call it, for her business. And then
Mhm.
basically now she's in a situation where her family is split, but nobody want to talk about that.
Mm.
Nobody want to talk about that. And then
Yeah.
now she just went on and was talking about Cardi B husband. It is like,
Mhm.
girl, why you always talking about somebody's husband
Mhm.
when you
Mhm.
got a whole
But
husband
then
at
she get
home?
that's why I said it's a little touch of mental illness in there because then she got online and said, pretty much like Cardi B done tore up her house, so she tore up Cardi B's household.
That's the ridiculous. And she just comes up with like these comments and say all kind of ridiculous, stupid stuff that don't even make sense. And she thinks that it's cute, and it's not cute at all. And I
Mm.
really think she has some things are really going on inside her home. And
Mm.
I say hurt people hurt other people. And I really do feel like she has something that's internally that is going on. And to try to cover that up by going
I mean,
after other people.
imagine if you owe somebody you don't like $4 million.
And
Would you
get
be a
this,
little touched and it ain't no way around it? Would you feel a little ways? Like I would be emotionally fragile too.
I'll be calling Jesus to help me. A son,
Because I feel like
Lord,
that's why, she
forgive
hasn't been on
me.
her channel doing the things that she's supposed to do, the things that she allegedly loves. She got somebody else doing it for her so she could take a break so that, like this live stream stuff, you really have to be in your
Yeah,
head, good in your head. Because imagine if, I'm stressed out and I'm about to cry and I'm on here live right now and I just burst out into tears or something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you can do
yeah.
about it.
She looks a mess, to be honest. When she does come on there talking about something, it's not the same as it used to be when I first started seeing her. You could tell the difference. Something a change came about, and it probably
Mm,
was because of the she got herself in all this big mess. But what I am a little like mind blowing about is, first of all, okay, you might lie to go get some food stamps. You might lie to go get some little extra change from the government. But one thing you don't do, you don't lie to the IRS. You don't lie to the bankruptcy people and thinking that you're gonna try to be slick and doing oh, I ain't got no but 98. Girl, them people will bring you all the way down to the point that you don't have nothing. You will be in the food stamps line trying to get
mhm,
some food. Like,
mhm,
you can't play with them people like that. Like, she's trying to
mhm.
play with them and playing dirty. And not only she done messed herself up and owe $4 million, she gonna be owing some more. And the IRS gonna get their money off top.
Yeah,
So she
yeah.
killing me. She really is. She doing too much. You know, I don't wish bad on her. I just feel like that she should just ask for forgiveness. Ask first of all, ask God for forgiveness and change and do something that is more positive that it can help the community out instead of bashing, people and stuff like that. Because it gets you nowhere.
Hmm.
It just don't. So let me get off of that subject because she just Real House of Atlanta. I didn't see the last episode because I watched it BET and I really, really enjoyed it.
I did too.
Yeah, it was good.
Except they didn't have no host, but there's that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was ghetto. You know what I mean? And like even the DJ, whatever he was doing, because he supposed to came back on and he was late coming back in.
We were
So that
changing
was
clothes.
funny. Buster Rhymes gave us a lot of knowledge. He dropped a lot of gems for us as the community. And like he said, all that beefing and stuff, let's just get this bag together. So, you know, I really enjoyed that. Pat, I love me some Patty. But she was trying to tell y'all, I don't know these words, y'all. Y'all got to, you know, help us, sister.
She said, I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can.
Listen, I say, I don't think she know those lyrics.
It was a mess, and she was out there humming.
Yes. But I don't know if they didn't prepare fast enough. But you know, she could have sung one of them Ike and Tina Turner songs where everybody know a song that we all could have just joined.
She should have had the lyrics in her hand or something. I'm just saying.
You know, even on her phone or something like that. But I really enjoyed it. I loved the part where Boosie was there. You know, he even fell out of his seat. You know, I say, bro, free. He free.
He was free.
Got out,
you
but
see
that
the
was
video
really
of him before the
moment.
BET Awards when he had just got out of jail.
Yes.
Like, everybody in jail. I need 2 tickets to the BET Awards.
That was so
Boosie
funny.
is crazy.
But yeah, I did enjoy it. It was a little, you know, out the chain, and I understand the writers. We need you back. We need you back. You know, our shows are gonna be starting soon. And for us, Real House of Atlanta, none of them are my favorite cast. None of them, to be honest. No, none of them.
So you don't like them as an ensemble?
I don't think they mesh together. It's just like the storylines are everywhere. They're all over the place. We don't know what to follow. And it's not a lot of positive things that's going on within the group as it used to be when Nene, Phaedra, you had Peter, you had the clan. And one thing I could say about Phaedra, she will always do something like a fundraiser or something that was positive for the community. I used to love seeing that. You don't see that anymore, where they getting together and they doing a fundraiser or it's raising money for whatever event for the community. Yeah. You don't see that. They haven't had that since those ladies left, you know. So, you know, I wish that Candy would have stepped up to the plate to do some of that.
Show Candy got her Candy Care. She got her Candy Cares.
Her Candy Care. What that's doing?
That's her nonprofit. She be doing Candy Cares when she be giving back to the community. I think it was on the show once or twice before.
See, I don't even know. And I watch it. I don't even know nothing about that. Oh, well, maybe they need to have a more highlight of that instead of just saying, you know, I got all these businesses and this and that, and I do that. But I don't know. They need to do something a little more for the community. But I do. Okay, Sheree, SheBySheree. Oh, she said they Sheen. My bad. I just wish her well. I think that I wish that Candy would have helped her out a little more and gave her more help and helping her to become success in it. But I kind of understand where Candy coming from, because it seems like Sheree don't like to listen to people. And, you know, sometimes we see like she's on that little high horse where she wants it her way, or it's just not going to happen. And you have to take baby steps. So I wish her well and success, but I just wish they would have helped her out a little more. She was throwing shade at her a lot, but you know, it goes both ways. So she was throwing shade at her too. So yeah. And
I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
And Kenya, there's nothing to say. I do not believe that she's married. I believe they have a contract in reference to financing and that baby. I really don't believe that she is married at all to this guy. All I can just say, Lord, help her, help Ken. So I don't know why is she still there.
I mean,
I don't know.
Kenya wore hair care. I don't know.
Yeah. And Marlo, I just pray for Marlo. She's funny sometimes, but you know, I'm from Florida too, so you know I get her vibe. And Marlo's still in the hood mindset, but she done good. So I kudos to her on that. And what else it is? Drew, Sonia. Okay, yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Yolanda. Thank you for calling in tonight.
Yes, and I have to link up with my Patreon because I don't know. I've been paying for it every year, but I don't know how to get on. I think I only got on like one time, but I like.
How you don't know how to get in there?
I don't know. I don't be knowing what I'm doing.
Lord, just go to the patreon.com. I am ATLian. Log in with the account you signed up with, and you should be able to see everything. But you got to be in the $5 and up tier. The $2 tier is just like
no. I'm up there. I pay like I'm not gonna say what I pay, but I pay. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Patreon. But listen, you just go in there and you should see everything. It should be on your timeline, so you could do it from your phone. You could actually download the Patreon app and log in that way, so you won't have to just log. You can only log in like one time and call it a day. Or you can do it from like your computer and just go to patreon.com.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I say, Lord Jesus, I done had this thing for about 2 years now. And
you been listening out there because we be in there cutting up. We be in there cutting up.
I ain't done nothing, but I love supporting. So
I appreciate you so
I appreciate it. So yeah, cool beans. All right.
Well, come on over tonight. We about to get over there in about 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm up. I'm up now.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Bye, everyone.
Calling. All right, bye. Hold on. What y'all talking about in this chat? Kenya might be one to get the boot next season over Candy, because at least Candy will engage and have a funny fight here and there. Okay. Well, there's that. Not Kenya being gone. She got the boot once, and ain't like she can't get the boot again. Colorist Claudia Jordan can explain how she got her green card. Because her mama illegal. Lord, where's y'all getting this from? Anywho, I appreciate everyone who joined the stream tonight. It was amazing. I love having new callers because y'all be like, I be paying the callers, be the same people calling all the time. I guess Dre must have been asleep. He didn't want to call in tonight when we talk about Tasha K, honey. He probably friends with her. He be friends with all the ops. But yeah, we talked about a lot of things today. We talked about Tasha K allegedly or not allegedly lying in bankruptcy court. We talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 episode 8 ratings. We talk about Nyoni says he is free. I guess his divorce has been final. I don't know. Or maybe he's just free from Nene Leakes, but he said it and I reported it. We also talked about Trina issuing a statement telling the world she is not pregnant. Okay, and we also threw in Eva Marcelle, and this Tasha K stuff was a mess. So go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate everyone who joined tonight. It was a key, honey. It's a mess. I mean, I wish Lil Boozy, Boozie, y'all know Booze. Okay, I wish her the best. Okay, I really do. But I want to see what's gonna happen. What is gonna happen? Anyway, y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. And actually, I will see the Patreon members in about 15 minutes. Good night.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
bad. Ain't that right?
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straightfromnene.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy. Hanging out with Straight from the A. I love you guys. I always visit the site.